and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. I almost said into. I might do that, but so now we're gonna go visit the cafe. I probably should have like talked to more people. Kind of get ready to open up. 2 acts on the bill tonight. Something happened outside. Okay. I didn't really look around last time. It's been a minute, okay? Like I say a minute. Every time I say it's been a minute, it's been like a minimum of a week. I usually just play on weekends. It's so weird. I still don't have any money, I don't think. Does it tell me how much money I have? I have 70 million. Alright. He's still even open. Should I go anyway or keep wandering around? I'm okay. Sorry, I go high speed mode whenever I'm zooming.
Well, hello again, handsome. I've been waiting for you. I figured you'd show up early enough. I suppose the girl next to you is your client? She suits that uniform to a T.
Oh, hello. Come on, I just walked in. I already got her read. Already got her read. Sorry.
My name's Bermati, sweetheart. I'm the owner and bartender of this fine establishment. Van and I have a very special relationship.
You have a boyfriend? We scratch that back, that's all. Helps that he makes some of the best coffee and cocktails in town. He's also a first-rate information dealer with a hell of a lot of fishy contacts. Oh, I see. My name is Agnès Claudel. It's a pleasure to meet you. As I'm remembering. Well, isn't she a polite one? Love the client you have today. Susan really regards Giacomo? That's right. Or Charles Fast? Of course it would. Sitting house particularly in my front yard. How difficult to like as someone in the same trade. I'd never wished this on him. He did most likely bring it on himself. What do you mean? So he did put his hand in the fire. Guess it was last night? Well, I guessed. You're absolutely right. One of my sources told me he tipped off the police. He said a criminal gang was in the midst of a massive drug deal. That's no good. It's not that uncommon. I'm more thinking it was a hoax. Indeed it was. Police arrested several from the scene. They found no evidence that drugs ever changed hands. However, it was like they were in the middle of a dispute of some kind. But who the other party was, they could not ascertain. One Scott were also saying along the lines of, who rat us out? They wouldn't have done it, so it was someone on our side? So was it someone on our side? Huh. Judging by what we've said, it sounds like those criminals and the other party were scheduled to do some kind of deal, even if it wasn't drug-related. Do you need something, child? You guys seen this shit? Sorry. She's gonna beat the mic for a second. Babies. And Giacomo called the police on them, creating confusion by doing so? Her voice was like higher pitch, wasn't it? Well. Yeah, you're dead on. They took advantage of that to make off with something from the scene. And it was a one-way ticket to the other side for it. I think the last line is yours. I haven't got a clue what something is in question. As far as able to make off with it completely undetected, I can only speculate. There must have been some kind of trick to it. You don't think he uses Zephyr, do you? Nah, so many of them in circulation. He's a previous model, which fit his objective much better. For a number of them making the rounds in the black market these days. Ramda, huh? That's what it was. That's what I said, right? Cowards for the Generation Orbit. Yeah, one deal between Vern and the Epstein Foundation a while back. It's used by the police and army for a while, but since the 60s introduced, they wasted no time dumping it. Zephyr is better, sure, but the round was just as good as Airborne as Arcus back then, with its most notable feature being stealth capabilities. So you think he used that stealth to hide something? Quite. Well, something more. Someone himself. Lets you disappear, as if by magic. Long less depends on the user. Can't avoid tripping sensors. But somebody has seen that's already in disarray, seriously? That'd be child's play. That does all make sense. It's unrespected for us, huh? We charged the maintenance her after hearing a scream? Well, we found Giacomo's corpse. We weren't the only people who were there. Criminals who slit his throat were still there, too. They just snuck right past us using Ramda's stealth capabilities. When fearless criminals they are, certainly not the bottom of the barrel. Be dealing with Jaegers, or perhaps whoever there. They recover what they're looking for, so I doubt you find any success in pursuing them any further. Oh, I'm not so sure about that. Oh. No, you wouldn't keep me waiting.
Here are all the bases he used for the past
Tanned
few years.
youth.
Complete with security locks.
Thanks. Close even.
Oh, and just to add, there's been no sign of any Jaeger corps on the move as of yesterday. Well, be seeing you.
Alright, guess I'm in your daddy again. What's that all about? Searching on one of those hideouts, did he? I mean, whoever he stole was one of those. It wasn't the Jaeger corps he had a run with. Oh, forget it. Can't leave turn to dingo. Right in front of me. You know I'll sing like a canary for you any day of the week. Sorry, but I'm much of the faithful type. So we're well, got a lot of information out of that. I'm just surprised how well connected you are. What can I say? Since I'm putting people in my debt so I can cash in favors when I need them.
You must have amassed quite a collection by now. Oh,
That's like... that's, Elaine?
I'd heard you were a regular at this establishment, but I wasn't expecting to run into you just as it was opening.
That makes two of us.
And that's his, I'm guessing that's like his ex-girlfriend.
First Renee, then you. Hell of a day for me.
You've certainly spent a lot of it skulking around. Up to no good, I assume. I imagine it was half your own fault that you got hauled off to the police station.
Wish I could argue otherwise. Should have known it wouldn't take long for you to hear about what happened and come running.
Of course. I've paid a visit to the scene of the crime as well. Giacomo was hardly a pleasant person, but he was a decent informant to use when work called for one. I hope you know that the detectives at the station and that reporter are very displeased with you, by the way. Your love of causing trouble for everyone and taking advantage of it to further your own goals has never been a bright spot for you.
Thanks.
Don't got a clue what you're talking about. Damn, this is awkward.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Forgive me. My name is Elaine. I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation.
Oh, not at all.
I think we have much to discuss. But we're also both busy, so that can wait for another time. Whoever can solve this case first, the CID, the police, the guild, wins the prize lying in wait. That also goes for our presumed suspects. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Be careful not to get too involved here, Van. I'm almost certain that the two people who killed Giacomo were from A.
Thinking the same. But I'll chalk myself up to owing you one for telling me.
They sure do like their fucking, like, their letter symbols, like C, V, S, G. You see again? You know her? What, you do? Guess she just pop in the paper every once in a blue moon. Of course I know her! She's really famous! I don't think there's anyone in California who doesn't know the face of Elena Claire. She's one of the youngest person to ever reach A rank in the guild. They're ace. And they even call her, can't remember, but something like Beauty's Blade. Not good enough for someone so adept with the swordsmanship of the old kingdom. I don't know what to feel for having Beauty slept on our title. Are the two of you close? She's just an old friend. Anyway, there's enough time here. What's the automatic button for this one? Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, that's not what I wanted. I was hoping, I can't remember what it was. Okay. Let's get this in the bag. Talks us through while we're on the move. Guys, my cat came over here demanding attention. And now this is how I must sit. She's asleep. I'm gonna have to take my hand back in a second. She's not going to be happy about it. Make sure. They say something Giacomo made off with is the ornament you're looking for. I noticed over an antique shop a week ago by a gang of punks. Said punks them out with a pair of others delivered, and at this point, like that's in dispute over Mira. That was when the police charged in the scene, and Giacomo who called them to snatch the goods using his ramda. And that pair tracked him down the very next day. They waited in ambush for him at the crime scene, murdered him, and stole his ramda and used it to escape. Ramda is like any other computer in that they've got apps to note things down and store info on them. Giacomo was always a cautious one, so I'm sure he would have made this info too easy to identify. But I guess the location sites were on there, so Gober's used his device to find him. Do you think his murderers are using the ramda to find which spot has what he stole then? Pretty much. Fortunately, we lose the data on his recent movements to narrow down the top 3 places it could be. On the Run Tower in the 3rd District, there's your Central Station in the 7th District. And there's a 12th District on the Grand Circuit racetrack on the outskirts of town. Which one of you is the most fishy? Central Station. Oh, yeah? What do you got that? Well, Summerfest is being held in the tower until late last night. I believe the Z1 Grand Prix was also being held at the circuit then. Can't imagine you don't want to risk his hideout being discovered by going inside when there are lots of people around. Nice work. Like I'm just supposed to know that. There's a door down an alley just where the station leads underground. Guess Giacomo hid what we're after down there. That means
The
we should...
next stop will be in the cathedral in Edith's Feast District. Those traveling to the cathedral or Aramis Academy.
Nah, no, we. You get off at the next stop. What? Close station near dorms, right? Don't worry, this thing cracked by the end of the day. It goes with you by tomorrow. But you were fine with me helping you before. Before. This is now. Affiliation to Tacoma's murders changes everything. Are you referring to that A group? Yeah, everyone's on guard about him right now. Not just the cops in the guild either. Talking about other organized crime groups, even Jaeger Corps. I wonder if A is that, like, samurai girl we saw? As we were against, I promise I can keep you safe. This is what we gotta do. Sorry.
We are now arriving at the cathedral. The doors on the left side will open.
I thought I told you to get off at the next stop.
You'll have to forgive me for being selfish, but you have to understand just how much that memento means to me. It's something that connects me not just to my great-grandfather, but my mother and grandmother too. And that's not the only reason I want to see this through now. A man is dead. I know you don't like the idea, but I feel like I have to be a part of this. Whatever may come to happen, I'll do everything I can to ensure my own safety. And I'll do everything you ask in the field, so please. Won't you let me come with you?
Fine. You're the client. I can see you at least know your way around that staff and arts. But you're gonna have to do everything to keep yourself safe. And if I give you an order, you follow it. If you fail to do that, I terminate our contract then and there. We clear?
Absolutely. Thank you.
We are now arriving at Edith Central Station. Those transferring to the Transcontinental Railroad.
August 27th, 6:44 p.m. 7th District, Central Station. I'm a little bit slow to, like, learn sometimes, so you're gonna have to forgive me to, like, knowing how, like, the Edith capital and knowing how well and stuff. It's like someone down real fast. Is there anything on? So many people. It's how most people are in the city, after all, not to mention all the department stores. It's also that fancy new Opal store that doubles as a cafe that have been drawing a lot of customers. Yeah, I know the one. I think how much this area has changed in just a couple years. Big screens weren't here before either. Now it's hard to imagine them not being here. So you change so fast makes your head spin. True, it is.
Very good evening to you, Edith. It is now 6:45 p.m., which means it's time for today's evening news. President Gramhart held a press briefing at the Presidential Building in Vontai at 3 p.m. today. He discussed this year's ending of the reparations from Erebonia, and with it, the impact it will have on Calvert's future.
It has been 2 years since the Erebonian Empire launched an unprovoked war of aggression against us. A vile act we were generous enough to forgive. The price it paid in the form of reparations was steep, but I believe its actions, its atrocities, the past several centuries are behind it. I warmly welcome it back to the international community with open arms, promoting an era of peace between us, even when it comes to Crossbell State. With reparations due to come to an end this year, some have raised concerns that an economic recession is on the horizon. Those fears are unfounded. We have used these past 2 years to transform our economy, to bolster our capital, to better our technology. No nation has surpassed what we have accomplished because no nation can. We cannot take our supremacy for granted. I have every intention of taking this power and using it to lead our great world as a whole to a more glorious, prosperous future.
Okay, sorry for that cut. And I was trying to. I had to go help my partner really fast. So I was gonna let it auto, and then I stopped talking. And I was like, why? So, anyways, here. Yes, I suppose that's true. I don't know what I said before. I did hear him talk though. He's acting some very dangerous policies across the board, and not just economically. Alaska, yeah, certain reductions seem more grounded. Rip. Anyway, they mean to talk politics. Try not to waste time in rival territory. You have a rival? Oh, the guild. Oh, the Bracer Guild. So we're hearing the head of branch in Central Station? Yep. Not expecting anything close to home, but still a sharp crew on board. Let's get to work. Gotta find what we're looking for before the duo who got Giacomo do. Right, do you know where the entrance to space is then? Right over there. Alex, the department store leads to the door we're looking for. Come on. Yes, sir. Hey, babes have connections in your town, I guess, right? Okay, I don't think there's anything else spoiler-wise after this. Sit? Yeah, so it doesn't need the subway. But you should do it the same way. She can't look after the locks like this. Not him. She's thinking of shitty folks known about for a while. Places like this, a lot of city people make good use of. Sadie knows about him too. They just leave it alone. They do? Why? Sorry, I keep making conversation on when we really need to move. Ready for whatever we'll find here. Good, because there's no turning back now. Something wrong? No, we can go in. Civilization? Eh, would make sense. I guess it doesn't matter either way. Ren.
His nose is as sharp as ever. Adios knows how this is going to end. But it better be with my classmates safe, Spriggan.
Ren. I love her. I wonder if she'll, like, be part of our party, or she's just, like another, like extra, I guess, you know, if that makes sense. Is this place a relic from the Middle Ages? I go back to our days even. He's might have a leg up on the old capital's history, so it was back to the Middle Ages easy enough. Tagging all the subways and waterways we've been building, underground's a sprawling mess, and a half now. I see. So it does make sense that a place like this would exist here when you think about it enough. What? Crap. Van, is that a monster? Well, a spirit more like. Never seen them in the capital. What the hell's up with this? Should I try to wait outside the station? Cafe be a good spot to. No, I'm fine. I hear you, ho! What do you want? Monkey, go! Go, monkey! Monkey, go! My cat likes to talk. I'm sorry. I have a feeling my staff and arts would be highly effective against foes like these. So I think we're relieved I came with you instead of staying behind. Got me good. Let's do this. Back you up, so feel free to go hog wild. Then I will. Alright, let me give you these just in case. Thanks. These are Ziva quartz, aren't they? Yeah, so the Ziva slots lets you use different shards. Give it a shot. Pick up faster than me explaining it. And I will. Get set quartz from the quartz tab of the orbit menu. Press X. By Synchros I was led to manifest all sorts of shard skills. I don't understand what shard skills are still. Each sign is a different shard skill. Overall, this is gonna be like Sky 1 all over again, where I don't learn how to use this until like halfway through this game, or well, I didn't even learn Skies until like the end of like Sky 3, but that's besides the point. Try different shard. And then when you use your over 2, it's new shard skills manifest. Okay, so this is kind of like going back to Sky 1. Okay, fuck. Quartz and attribute last are worth double their point values. What the
Switching
fuck
to
does that
maintenance mode.
mean? Alrighty, move on. Yeah, let's get... Wait, this feels like... High elements are active here. What the hell? What do you mean? Sure, you can tell this part just from the fights we had so far, but... Monsters usually only weak to the 4 basic elements. Fire, water, earth, and wind. Every once in a while, find a place where they can be weak or resistant to the higher elements of time, space, and mirage. Saying this from such a place. Pretty sure it is, yeah. Either way, we'll soon find out. Let's get moving. Taking a weakness. Yeah.
No enemies found.
I'm gonna use this really fast because I get first line.
That hits the spot.
Okay. Sorry, it's been like a week, so I gotta remember how to play. Oh. Yeah, sure snuck up on us. Drops a lot of them too. Sure, sound like these shards really shine. Can't you try to use SCLMs? For those. Yeah, see, you learn down while we fight.
Deploying shards.
Aight. Activate upon making contact with a party member. By overlapping Zifa's user shard fields, you can activate high-level link moves. I'm gonna be so bad at this game, bro. Attack while S is active for your partner to perform a follow-up attack. Certain shard skills will activate frequently if the SM remains active after the attack. But I wasn't standing that close to them before. Good job, did that pretty well. That's the power of an SCLM. Never anyone in Shannon has someone who's going to act so clearly before. Yeah, like the comlink system, used by everyone's 5th generation Arcus battle orbits. Arcus units never saw much use outside of the Empire though. Still, combat links are mainly mainly designed to be used by 2-man teams. Whereas that some of the system was easier to switch around partners. It's worth to be reckoned with when used by large groups. Shards really are amazing, aren't they? Never imagined you used them for so much. Yeah, the next round in the alley, man you. So I lost one myself. I can tell you that Ziva's standard has a whole lot of potential. Looks like you're right about the orbital staff of yours working well against spirits too. Yes, I'm glad that proved true. The more we do it, the more confident I am in my ability to fight. I suspect we're going to need more use of the SLMs the further we advance through here. So I think it'd be prudent for me to be a little closer to the front line, wouldn't you think? Fine with a little. Still don't want you going out in front of me though. Can accept that. Is that possible to party later? Okay, L1 is like the same as
Here goes. There. Huh?
Look, I look so cute. I'm like a little fairy. Okay, sorry.
There.
What's the run button? Okay, L2. Look at us going on a little staircase.
Suggesting magic attacks.
I'm on it.
Charge attack available.
There. There. Huh? There. There. We're not done yet. There.
Now, let's finish the job. Well then, away we go.
Okay. I've been playing this old PS2 game, or sorry, Xbox 360 game that my partner got called Hunted Demon's Forge. Apparently it's a Bethesda game. It's the combat is it's interesting. It's not bad. It's not good. But it's basically just like holding my shield and like I'm melee, so I'm just rolling. Oh my god, look how fast I
Suggesting
am.
magic attacks.
That thing's huge. How do I deploy my shards? Okay. Oh, I took a picture of all the statuses in here because I can't fucking remember.
Certain arts will be
Because there's
more
new ones
effective.
now. No, they changed a bunch of them. So like, instead of poison, it's like rot, which is like slightly different. Now freeze is like you don't take damage, you're frozen, you can't move.
Going all in.
Anyways, I feel like I'm like really bad at this. Even more monsters this time. Yeah, maybe I'll take care of them. How's that boost gauge, man?
Boost gauge fully replenished.
Good stuff. What's that about? Show you. 10 per second lesson in shards.
Everyone, move in.
Activate a shard boost. Oh, so that's our S-craft? No, it's not our S-craft. I really don't like this battle system. I think this is to kind of cater to like people who don't like turn-based as much, but this is so complex. I don't know. Fuck. What a massive foe. Here we are, they're how they tend to hit. I think it's close. We must find it from a distance. Yeah, I've been fighting this guy the whole time. So every so often, certain enemies use powerful technique called deadly strikes. Cannot be avoided, and if you are hit by one, you'll be forced into battle at a disadvantage. Especially to keep your distance or remain vigilant for these attacks or to deploy your own shards first. Bear in mind that users with low HP tend to use deadly strikes more often. Okay, so run.
Watch it. That one's big.
Commencing battle. Charge attack available.
Everyone, move in!
I don't know. I don't want to get actually fucked. So. Huh. Yeah, but I head on them now. Too good. No letting guard down because of it. Right, of course. Knows how it performs. Especially this likely her first day fighting for real. No way she wasn't right civil spoon in her mouth. Better than most would give her credit for. Told me where much she's after. Not question. It's just who is this girl? By the way. Sup? I'm bracing myself well enough against monsters and spirits so far. Do you think you could also tell me a little more about A, since we might be going up against them? Guess I should, huh? I don't feel better off not knowing a damn thing. But after your great finance mento, I guess there's no going around it. That's what I was thinking too. First, A is just a code name. Short for Armada, the mafia that go way back here in Calvard. I like the sound of that already. Still, they weren't that big of a group back then. I'm talking about a big Eastern syndicate here. They were nothing. So they weren't. Past few years, they got much, much bigger. And they're the talk of the criminal world. Wow. But the name it never ends up in the paper, I assume? Yeah, obvious why big papers like the Terrell Times won't cover them. But even gossip rags don't have the balls. It's an unspoken rule. Cross the line and you're done. Still don't know what the deal is with this Munter after. You really should have gone to go to the cops. So could if you wanted. But... Now I have to force you to turn to them. Mine's to be there if you feel like you can't. Best getting is for us to get the goods before I can. Have the guild swoop in and take the glory. 2 birds, 1 stone. Throw you even. You make the guild sound like you're a cleanup crew. You really have no shame, do you? Might please that you think so. Let's get a move on. Of course. Oh, come to think of it. Baby, no. Go. Stop. Stop it. No. First, refused our request for help. Did you already suspect the Mafia was involved in this? She was a sharp one. Had a hunch, yeah. There's something ominous in there since last night. Oh, so Vanna's like Reen times vibes a million? That's cool. I assume I'm on normal? I don't know. We're just gonna assume I'm on normal. It's not too intolerable. If we're going this way, yeah, that means I have to go. Wait, give me that. Bing bonk. Okay. Sorry if these episodes also seem like way more choppy or like weird or...
That looks like a nice chest.
Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Oh well. I didn't mean to do that.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Don't take your eye off the enemies.
But yeah, dude, I'm saying all of that to say that like, I'm still learning this a lot. So in this episode, so like the prologue and first chapter are kind of like, how do I make this look smooth, you know?
Needed.
Okay, made it to the end.
Oh wow.
That's not.
Can't get much more Middle
definitely.
Ages than this. Gargoyles, huh?
Every gargoyle we've ever seen has come
Maybe
to life,
Giacomo
sure.
had a better eye for hideouts than I thought. Look at that. It's the spitting image of that picture you showed me.
It really is. It perfectly matches the sketches in my great-grandfather's diaries. I finally found it.
I'm happy for you. So it really does look like an orbment. But why is it glowing? Get back!
The gargoyles will come alive? Crazy. Oh, okay, more ghosts. Oh no, I was right the first time.
It went inside the statue.
Well, that's not good.
So I'm guessing the story
resonating?
is centered something around to do with this ornament, like they're trying to get something, we're trying to figure out something else. I'm missing on pieces. I'm really scared actually of this boss fight because I think I'm gonna be really bad.
Van?
We're gonna have to take care of these guys before we can make with your memento. But I know that's not enough to stop you at this point, right? Time to bust out your crafts, SCLMs, the works. Because here's where the real show begins.
I hope you understand everything so far. Don't get your ass beat. I'm afraid, guys.
Time to put this to use.
Vandalize raid. Vandalize. Hold RT and press. Okay, yeah. Triggered. Yeah, just alter full list if you meet the requirements. I did it, guys. Don't know how.
The mages of the Middle Ages left behind some damn tough guardians for us. It bugs me why they'd pick now of all times to start moving. Well, whatever. You really stepped up. Takes a brave soul to fight like that against the unexpected.
You mean it? Thank you. I'm very fortunate I had you to show me the ropes.
Let me be the one to pick it up.
That's a good idea.
Looks safe enough to me. Well, here's what you came here for.
Oh lord, and then the cops are about to show up. Or the agents.
Did it just react with her like a combat ornament?
I finally hold a Genesis in my hands. There's still more to find, but... I did it, Mom. Grandmother.
Say, Agnès, this great-grandfather of yours wouldn't happen to be... There you are.
Well, well. Impressive footwork.
Yeah, I saw it coming.
No.
Was waiting on the duo from Almada to make their grand entrance.
I see our reputation precedes us.
You
Will
must
Ren
be
come in?
Van Arkwright, the Spriggan.
And my reputation precedes me. Look, I'm not opposed to picking up some work from you types most of the time. Just as long as you don't cross the line, which you just did by firing at us.
That's too bad. We were only aiming for your limbs.
We have no intention of killing the girl. Not since she seems to be connected to that device. You, however, don't have that same privilege.
You're real pros, huh? So much it makes me sick. But it also makes my job a lot easier.
Beat his ass.
Don't move.
A
Girl, you better put that
practitioner
away.
of the Gekka school, I assume.
Even if that weapon marks you as more of a military close combat type.
Good eye, but sorry. I'm not with the Gekka school. Anyway, you don't look like you know all that much about the device itself. But you're still gonna tell us everything you do know. And why you're after it.
Van. I'm certainly curious, too. What does a criminal organization even want this for?
Beats me. We're just following
I
orders.
forgot what Genesis
And an
was. It wasn't it like
order's
a
an
first
order.
edition.
Even if it
Ornament.
costs us our lives.
What?
They're gonna self-destruct themselves.
Shit. You good?
I'm fine. I'm more worried about you.
I really think you should like put that in your pocket,
Fast-acting
though.
enhancement drugs, huh? Didn't think you guys had gone that low.
Oh, yeah, just like
Ever
they
heard
did
the
in...
stories about foreign mafias getting
Yep.
destroyed by that stuff?
I'll thank you not to compare us to small fry like Crossbell's Ravach.
We stand head and shoulders above them. And now we're gonna stand head, shoulders, and feet above you!
They have a similar blade.
Where'd that spunk from earlier go?
We're gonna enjoy this!
No. Van!
Got that out of your system?
You're done! Spriggan!
Come on, girlfriend.
Don't you dare!
Okay, Tita.
Hell?
How about we pull some weapons out?
Fine then! You can die too!
Could do a shard shield. No time. Damn it! Don't die over a piece of shit like me.
What?
What the fuck?
What's going on?
There's a light coming from my great-grandfather's.
Oh boy, you sure are in a sorry mess.
Hello?
What? How is this?
The hollow from your Zypha.
Well, Van, the choice is yours. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
What?
What are you...
Since when can hollows appear like this? World's full of mysteries. Are you asking me that question of your own free will?
Huh? Of course I am. Just so we're clear, I could not care less how much trouble you're in. I'm just here to know one thing. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
Van...
Man, today's just
What does that
one
mean?
thing
That's
after
so
another.
ominous. And her name's Mare.
My life's been a living nightmare for more than a decade now. So what's a little more fire when you're already in the depths?
Guess we're bearing the nightmare.
All right, let's do it!
Okay, doing it then! Shard swell! The Grendel's all yours!
What?
What the...
What? Darkness-clad armored demon Grendel.
What
Can
is
Van like
this
make burn?
feeling?
Or is this purely all orbit shit?
Well, I'd take fighting this thing over our bosses any day of the week.
You're damn right. We're taking you down in the name of Almada!
Oh, I have to fight?
I'll shut you up. You're dead meat.
What the fuck? What is happening? Grendel can act multiple turns in a row. Only one turn has to be selected to defend. Meryl always acts as a support during Grendel battles. The Grendel's techniques can be divided into the following types. Okay.
Dan, activate your boost!
You're an eyesore.
Is there anything that gets like more than one amount of time? There you go.
Do something already!
Wait, I'm not allowed to do that? I'm so confused. Why can't I do this? Can someone tell me why? Is it because I'm full HP? Oh wait.
Give up.
Oh wait, he does it one. Oh, you have to pick in the order that at which you want to do it immediately?
Do something already!
Oh. I just need to consider times the ground will conform in a row. Well, I don't have max CP yet. So is this a craft? I think craft is this symbol.
You're an eyesore.
I don't quite understand that, but it's done deal, I guess.
This is unbelievable! What is he?
Your nightmare.
Van, are you all right? How do you feel?
I'm fine. Tired as all hell, but I don't feel any pain.
So this is Van
Can't
specific.
believe I just took down a pair of drugged-up mafiosos like they were snot-nosed kids. What a monster.
What was that? You saw Mare too, right?
Yeah.
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
Figures. All she spits out is what she's programmed. She's got no sentience. The tech hasn't come far enough to give her any.
But...
So I'm guessing
Was
they
it
need
the
the Genesis copy
then?
for...
Can't imagine it was a fluke. So
Real.
that thing's called a Genesis?
Yes, or that's what my great-grandfather called it in his diaries. It's supposed to be one of 8, called collectively the Oct Genesis.
You saying there's 8 of these?
Interesting.
I'm gonna guess it was behind everything that happened here.
I don't remember him talking too much about Genesis, right? Just that it was like, what, the original copies of Orbments, I think? So in like a bunch of the like professors of each place had them. I don't quite remember enough.
Behind Mare showing up, behind me turning into that weird monster, behind spirits popping up down here too.
Then we're of the same mind. The diaries describe them as for experimental observation and nothing more.
Of course they elected to omit the finer details. You know, when I accepted this job, I didn't think it'd be from a relative of the one and only Professor Epstein.
Huh?
Dead on, huh?
Well, yeah,
That
I mean,
thing
like,
was made half a century ago, around the time of the Orbital Revolution. It's easy to tell by looking at it just how much precision and skill went into making it. Then you got that it's an orbment capable of doing artifact-level stuff. Even Epstein's 3 disciples couldn't have made something so advanced back then. Knock them out of the running, and you're left with the father of modern tech, Claude Epstein.
I'm sorry for hiding it from you. I'll tell you everything there is to say. It all started when...
Not now. Put it away, quick.
quick.
Van, are you all right?
Oh.
I see. We were a few minutes too late.
Those two are...
They're from Omada. We finally caught them.
Get lost. This is our territory.
Who do you think you're talking to?
It's the CID. I don't know that you
This
can do
isn't
that.
a job for civilians.
Just what happened here? I can see that you fought them, but beyond that...
We fought, yeah. With how pumped full of drugs they were, it was a miracle we could make it out with our skin intact.
Uh-oh.
As curious as I am about how you emerged victorious, I trust you were able to help your client?
No comment. That's between me and her. Now, I know I owe both sides here a debt, but consider them paid. They might be at the bottom of the chain, but they're still in Almada. You can have one each.
Excuse me.
Who gave you the authority to...
I suppose we do owe him for neutralizing them.
Very well. We shall take them in between us.
Maybe if you're lucky enough, they'll even talk.
Was Kincaid the the one in the Lecter
Now, come on.
daydream that
Let's get out of here.
that tried to fuck him over? I'll have to go back and check that. If he is, someone can tell me, but I'm gonna check later.
Oh, sure. But let me help you walk.
I'm good. I'm good.
This is clearly only the beginning of something much greater. Sharpen your skills while you can, Van.
Will do, Renee.
Kincaid.
I'm losing my man
Can't
to
let
another
him
girl.
keep living like this. Why must you insist on shouldering all of the burden yourself?
All I know about the Daybreak arc is that like they won't make a canon interest for him either, and it's between Elaine and Agnès, I think. And that's it.
Damn. Guess I'm going without dinner. You even good to be out this late? I thought students had a curfew.
That's kind of you to think of me, but I received permission to be out this late beforehand. Never mind my curfew. Won't you let me see to your arm? Do you have a first aid kit in the office?
I do, but...
Let me get those snackies that you wanted.
It looks like it started healing on its own.
I know it wasn't that bad in the first place, but it's still healing way too fast for it to be normal. Wonder if I got that orbment or turning into a monster to thank for this.
This all began with those diaries. They were passed down from my great-grandfather to my grandmother, and then down to my mother until her death 4 years ago. As you guessed, my great-grandfather is the famous Professor Epstein. It was known at the time that he had an adopted daughter, but she went missing very suddenly after he passed away. By the sound of it, something compelled her to shy away from the public eye. I don't know what that something was. It wasn't written in the letter she left me. Then after my mother died, my father began to lose himself in his work.
As they do.
And now all alone, I became more and more captivated by the many diaries that were left behind. They weren't filled with complex formulae or specialist knowledge or things like that. Instead, they were about who he was as a person, what he was like, what his philosophies were, what he valued most in life. He wrote about the little things that colored his days, his bonds with his loved ones, his time spent with his disciples. I could see through every word written that he was a kind, warm-hearted man with a good sense of humor. A man I could respect a great deal. I was so happy to have his writings so I could peer into his world, just like my mother and grandmother before me. And before I knew it, those diaries became my most treasured possessions. However, at the end of his final entry, on the very last page, I found a shocking message. It said, "Recover the Oct Genesis before the year 120X, else all we know will come to an end."
Pretty ominous thing to write down.
It could have been a delusion that came to him in the winter of his years. But I began to feel that it was why his diaries had been passed down to me. And as the days wore on, my desire to do something to avert the end he foretold grew stronger and stronger.
So they want us to collect all of these?
But I knew I couldn't go public with any of it. Not with my grandmother's disappearance. That led me to enroll at Armus Academy, where I met a very dependable upperclassman. Her advice took me to the Orbalnet, and that led me to you. I just never thought when I started all of this that these would be the consequences. That someone would die. That you would be put in so much danger.
Low-key though, you are reading diaries of the most famous man to basically walk this earth. And you think that getting his #1 special invention would not bring any trouble is actually low-key delusional.
Well, he managed to get one of them. Even if there's still
7 more to
out
go.
there, could always call it quits here.
I can't. Not when they're what connect me to my family. Not when I now know they really exist. And not after seeing that final entry. I can't look away from all of that.
Girls about to become the biggest target in mankind.
Here. This 50,000 Mira is everything I was able to gather for this. Please, accept it as compensation for all the help you've given me.
I thought I told you my rate.
Well, you did, but I don't feel that it accounted for that injury you sustained because of me. I intend to find the remaining 7 on my own. I don't want anyone else to get hurt because of my problems. Oh, but I'll be very careful about it. Promise. Huh?
My rate's 1,000 Mira an hour, excluding other necessary expenses. I'll bump it up a little because of the danger involved, but you rolled up your sleeves more than your average client. You put yourself in danger to help me. Any more than 10,000 would be ripping you off. This is how the world of work is. Good thing you're still in school, because you got a lot to learn.
Maybe, but still... I'm sorry. I just feel you've taken on a lot more than you bargained for from start to finish.
Hey,
to be honest, that whole turning into a monster thing's got my interest piqued. So it wouldn't feel right to ask you for even more Mira with how we're gonna keep this thing going.
What are you...
Unless you decide to give up altogether, I'll pitch in however I can from here on out. In exchange, you can share any info you got on the Genesis, or anything those diaries say. How's that sound?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you telling me that even though you know it might be dangerous, you're going to help me search for the other 7 without taking additional compensation?
Hey, info's good compensation. I ain't taking a single Mira, though. I'm gonna need you to get more used to real combat, too, for your own safety. Can't have you leaving yourself wide open and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna drill it into you until you're up to snuff.
I don't know. This doesn't sound like a fair trade at all. I'm the only one benefiting here.
He kind of turns into a monster, so like...
Well, if you insist, Van, then thank you very much. Having your support means a lot to me.
Yeah, well, I'll be counting on you, too. All right, now that today's done and dusted, time for my hard-earned reward. I've been waiting for my Andalusia fig and honey tart all day. I was gonna scarf it down all by myself, but you pulled your weight today, so let's go half-half.
Thank you. Oh, but I still want to say... It really does bother me just how much I benefit from this arrangement compared to you. I was thinking of a way to even it out and thought, you know, how about I work here part-time?
You want a what?
You seem to be so busy that I can't imagine how you find the time to clean up around here. I'm also good at secretarial work too, so I'm sure I'd be a big help with sorting paperwork and whatever else you need. Just a standard wage is fine, or even no wage. Unpaid is totally fine.
I can't do that. Haven't you ever heard of labor laws? And forget that. This whole idea is crazy. How did me hiring you even get into your head?
Well, it's because you won't accept any Mira from me. I understand you have your own way of doing things, but I have my own pride to satisfy, you know. You'll just have to compromise.
I kind of like Anya's cute, like, thank you, girl, but like, I'm gonna beat you up if you do something.
Let me just cut this tart into 2 so we can dig in and enjoy. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get the bigger portion. And where do you keep your coffee beans? Oh, there they are.
Wait, how did you find them so... Who said you could make yourself at home this fast?
Aww. Sick intro time. Look at all these people that I've never seen in my life. Oh, no her, no him. these are the bad guys. Oh, are these supposed to be Ouroboros? They kind of look like the Ouroboros people. Oh, Risha. Why is she masked up like that? Hey, that's fucking Roseanne! That's the wolf guy from Sky. Looks like Van is in fighting his contacts. What the fuck is going on here? That's the one bitch from. That was the one bitch from the Interesting. That's the end of the prologue.
Gotta keep this up. Rank up.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll be taking that.
Yes, please.
Can't complain with that.
Yeah. This is the same thing as everything else. Brazier points, this point, that point, this point.
I'm Agnès Claudel. I still have a lot to learn, but I promise I'll do whatever I can to keep up.
She's only 16. Actually, wait, no. I like those at the bottom. Wait. There we go. I like to have those separate so I can, like, kind of, like, go through them. Okay. So now we're on chapter 1. I do like to normally do it. I'll watch this and when we get to the save point then we'll stop it and we'll continue from there. But Jaeger groups? What does this look like?
This here will be the turning point. All units, assume the dual lancer formation. Yeah!
Yeah, Jaegers.
We won't be defeated!
Chieftain.
Shine! Falcons of the Sun! Sir!
I guess I never really thought about like how, like, because I always thought the Jaeger groups just traveled all over, but perhaps they more so stay in their regions. Oh.
Not yet!
Too easy.
Oh, they seem important, specifically her.
I've got you.
Oh, flames! Become one with me!
Well, look at that. Guess we lost this one. Huh.
Regimental Commander of the Eisen Shield, Garant Rieger. We are open to accepting your offer for a ceasefire. How does a 7-3 split sound? Vice Chief of the Warriors of Kruger, Hassan Al-Fayyad. We will accept no less than 6-4. Fail to accept, and the fighting continues. Very well. 6-4 to us it is. Glory to the Kruger! Glory to Arusha! Yeah!
That works, I guess. I figured more it was gonna end in a draw. Your counterattack was really good. Just lacking that bit of oomph at the end. If you'd seen my attempt to throw you off balance coming, you'd have had a slew of more strategic options to work with.
You're right.
So wait, are they soldiers? And then those are Jaegers?
Think nothing of it. You've got a lot of potential. You just need more practice and to up your stamina. With enough of both, you'll be right on the heels of my other little sister from back in the day in no time.
Do you mean Sylphide? I'd still like to know more about her.
Fizz.
Hey! That tickles!
I can't help it. I see this hair and I just get the urge to ruffle it. Well, next time we meet off the battlefield, I'll tell you about my old corps. Zephyr's got a whole lot of stories in it to tell.
Awesome! Better make that a promise.
Interesting. a week later. September 6th, 1208. Chapter 1, The Young Flame Departs. So, we're trying to find the Genesis and figure out what the fuck they want them for, is what we're starting. Oh. Kitty. Resident film fence cancelled. Minor conflict at the southern base of the Ishkal Mountains concludes. Major capital firm extends Langport's new district.
Damn. I just wanted to see if there was anything interesting going on. But all I get is doom and gloom.
Real.
Still, the info here's put together real nice and organized. Even if the design's got the admin's tastes all over it.
Oh, that's what we saw that robot thing. Genesis Antique Orbit Cloud Epstein. Hollow System, Mysterious Phenomena. Amada Grendel. Search keywords return very few results. Try using different keywords.
Should have known. Haven't heard a thing about Almada in a while now. They must have pulled out of Edith for the time being. As for Genesis and the Grendel, still coming up empty.
I don't
Are
remember
they being
anything about
actively
Grendel.
deleted? Is this all part of some big cover-up?
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
She's the same as usual, too. Should I call on Marduk? Nah, that'd probably just cause even more headaches for me. Well, it's almost time for my regular checkup, so I may as well put a pin in it. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get an earful this time? Wanna not bang my door in, Humes?
Whoa, you're up already? That's crazy! Good morning, man. You better be earning an honest living up here. No bringing shame to the goddess or your landlords.
No prizes for
Aw.
guessing who you learned all that from. How about taking after your mother instead? Wouldn't it be nice to become a charming, pretty lady just like her one day?
Yeah, I want to be just like Mommy. Oh, but Agnès is really pretty too.
Agnès is
Come on in. Don't be shy.
Look at her little outfit.
Well, if you say so.
That suits her way better.
You said not to come in my uniform, so I wore this. How do I look?
I think her little hair thing is fucking weird, but the belt under the titties,
It'll
my
work,
favorite.
I guess.
I hate that. I hate
Kinda
that so
too
much.
dressy for casual walking around town, but then again, going the plain route with you
Okay.
would just make you stick out like a sore
Maybe
thumb.
like I don't know fashion. I think it's just this is like an anime thing, but like Sarah does it too, and I can't stand it. I've never worn a belt like that. If I wear a belt, it goes around your waist area, which is significantly lower than that.
Still beats the uniform either way.
That's good.
I think it's still modest.
You're being mean, Van. She
Yeah.
looks really pretty, so you should tell her she looks really pretty. Come
Exactly.
on, let's ditch this big loser and eat some breakfast.
Aw.
We're serving bacon quiche with pumpkin soup today.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Lead the way.
Well, damn. Those two sure hit it off quick.
Oh, Yums is so cute. I'm gonna cry when the village goes under attack for fucking reason. Alright, now your first official day on the job. First things first, gonna be going over how all this works. Please from a primer, so yes, please do. Now, unless the major comes in, let's go around the city helping people with little problems. As for how to take him on, well, you'll see. It's not the usual, but he gets the job done and us paid. Plan A is gonna involve you touring around with me so you can get a visual on all of the above. So, are you concerned about me standing out too much in my uniform? Yeah. Oh, and one more thing. Pretty much told you this when we first met, but not all the jobs I take are above board. Some of them are from crooks, some are damn near illegal. I don't take on anything and everything, of course. I do turn down jobs sometimes, but what I'm comfortable doing, what an average student is comfortable doing, gonna be very different. So one more time, you sure you want to work with me? Yes. Another world is not such a pretty place. That awareness may not be through personal experience, but I'd say that even for a 16-year-old girl, not a lot more than the average student about both sides of the coin. How old are you, by the way? Where'd that come from? 24. Really? Oh, I don't like that. Ooh, anime ship. Really, I thought you were a little younger than that. I don't know, I think he seems in his 20s. That makes sense of how much life experience you seem to have. Clothes, room, and hobbies in your generation ahead of mine, too. She's almost a decade older than me, huh? Yeah. High school's good, so we're knocking on death's door already. Make the most of your teenage years, alright? I feel like an attorney until you graduate. Second class 20, walk with your cane like an old college in no time. It is so real though, it's like the older you get, time just speeds up. Like, it's so weird, because it does feel like forever, and then, you know, one day you're looking at yourself and you're 26, so, you know. I didn't say being in your 20s is old, just you're older than me. So come back to what we were talking about before, don't worry about me. I'm confident I can handle any task you give me. Huh, be the judge of that. We're sticking to 3 of the city's districts. First, right around Old Town, where we're at now, which is the 8th district. These are the shops near my day-to-day work, so they'll be worth committing to memory. That sounds good. Ready when you are.
Getting ready for a hard day's work?
That's right. Oh, thank you. Put her on trial period to start
Then
with.
that's all the more reason why you need to support her while she learns. Don't overdo it today, and make sure you're back in time for dinner. I mean that for you too, Agnès. We'll have a piping hot, delicious meal waiting for you. Wouldn't want it to get cold now, would you?
Not her mom, you know. Oh, thank you. I already can't wait. Bro, she has like the best gig in town. People here are so sweet. Really blessed to such a wonderful family as landlords. Should've known man's always getting on my case, though. Anyway, what as soon as you finish your coffee? You got you know what with you, right? His leg is going through the booth. I'm sorry. Ah, I do. That still hasn't gone away yet. Clipping through things. It's only counting all time from being stolen. Good. I was about to nowhere like it did before. So I'm with you. Back as best I can. Don't look up for new systems while I'm still giving her the tour, right? Right.
And speaking of, shall we?
We shall.
That shit
Then
would
let
be
the
locked
workday
inside
begin.
a pocket like I'm carrying a weapon. Ain't no way no one's grabbing my purse off me. So, what's the first order of business? First thing I do today is we're gonna check the notice boards around the city. It's one here in Old Town, so let's go check that one out for starters. Cut it. Huh, should probably go talk to Victor before I head out though. Should probably visit the repair shop down the alley up front too. Understood. Victor first, then afterwards you can check the notice board and visit the repair shop. Got it. Required optional sub-events. Can I use the travel menu? Okay. But look at me.
Right.
Off we go.
I'm so pretty. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna stop the episode there because that was the rest of the prologue. So, thank you guys so much for watching. My schedule is posted on the description on all my socials. I like to my mouse. You can follow me on pretty much any platform. Thank you for watching yet again. I do this in the next video of my trip time. Okay, bye.